I had to slow down too. I actually created a framework to make
Okay.
decisions. So
Yeah.
since Lee threw out some acronyms, I
Go
create
for it.
drive. One,
Okay.
so drive is define the outcome,
Okay.
research data, identify and rank the options.
Yeah.
Uh, I've got verify, alignment, and then execute. Uh, I found that in doing all of that, like what I realized is in school, they never actually teach you how to make a decision.
No, they
So
don't. They don't want you to. They want you to just
Will
do
you
what
drop
you're
that in
taught.
chat,
Okay?
David?
one, I actually created a whole spreadsheet, like a whole.
I
Just the
just want the
acronym.
acronym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want the
Yeah.
acronym. But if you want to share the spreadsheet, you're welcome to, obviously. But I just wanted to hear the acronym again. So if you
Yeah.
could drop in chat, that would be helpful.
And David, you're going to love this because you would understand it. That I had to look at it again. The wallpaper on my desktop right now is well, it's Kermit the Frog talking to himself. Right. And of course, frog's me, right? And the one saying that makes no sense, but I like it. And the other one's going, do it. And
I think
that's so my decision making process, right? But I really want to do it, right?
I think we talk about that. It was like a couple of weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks ago? And then we talk about that a little bit. For me, is about change your view, and your view dictate your action, and your action dictate your results.
Yeah.
And that's I had to learn. I learned that about was that last month, and it worked perfectly well. And then I got back. It was a training that I went to, and I came back home. And my wife told me something, funny story. My wife told me something, and I slowed down a little bit, and I was about to say something. Then I changed my view on what she said, and I understood what she said. I said, let me change the view on how I see this. Then immediately, when I changed my view, it automatically dictate my action. Then I did something totally different than how I would react. Then automatically, the result was amazing. But
Oh, I've
all
got
that,
an example. Sorry, Kevin, sorry to interrupt,
right.
but I remember your story. It was powerful. And I just did that without planning to. So you see them every now and then. Everyone here knows I have two cats because they tend to jump into the screen when we least expect it. Well, I have one that when at least, I don't know if she forgot that I'm here or whatever, but she'll start wandering through the house just meowing over and over like she's the loneliest creature on the planet. And I've always found it super annoying. Right? Just like, stop. I'm right here. What is your problem? Right. So that was my view, my reaction, right? This is so annoying. Right. Well, I was on, I was doing an event the other day, a virtual event, and she starts that in the background. Obviously, I can't lose my crap on screen with an audience, right? So I said, I hope you guys can't hear that. One of my cats is singing in the background.